for joining us back at the channel today. The last episode, we actually saw tracing out the second kayak on the Okomi plywood. And this particular week, we're going to be trimming out all of those pieces, doing some router work, and sanding them all down.
That is basically cutting out all the large parts of the wood. I'm going to go back and do some scroll cuts here and trim up some other pieces and then sand. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to cut these, because they need to be pretty precise. So I've got a scroll saw, but I think the length is probably a little bit more difficult. I may be able to take I could take my jigsaw and see if I could cut. It's going to take a little while. I'll have to kind of cut in, and not quite sure. Well, I'll kind of just practice around with it. So that actually did work fairly well, and I could probably get in there with a file and just file those things down. But I'm actually going to try one more thing. I want to bring out a router, and I want to put that ball bearing top on it and see if I can just kind of bring it right along the top here and use that as my guide, and I may be able to get into these other, I just don't think so. I think that that roller is too small. Although I may be, no, or actually I think that roller is way too big, so I don't think I'll be able to do that. I think the thing to do is I'm just going to take a little rasp or a file and just file those down. So in my last ditch effort, I was able to go to the router, use my little rollerball routing tool, and sandwich both of the new piece and the CAD cut piece together, and I routed right around everything, and everything became perfect. So skip the sanding as much as possible, tape the two together if you're going to go this route, and just run it through your router. It even fits into each of those little nooks and crannies, so it worked out really well, and it was really efficient, really fast, and then all I had to do was just sand it down from there. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you turn on your post notifications and make sure you subscribe.